Leo, to your beginning of the month reading for September. I hope you guys are doing great out there. Okay, let's get in here, see what's going on with you. This message, what is coming towards the beautiful Cancer Leo in September? They have to look forward to. Choosing wisely. Spirit says, well, this is what I want you to do. I want you to choose wisely because I got a couple open doors for you. Got a couple of decisions that need to be made. Okay, for this new beginning, I need you to take a leap of faith over here towards one of these directions. Someone's like, yeah, well, you know that one is calling you. One's definitely calling you towards the success. It's going to make you feel like, you know what, I've traveled this road for a long time. But you definitely have some options. It's just going to depend on which way you want to go. With the Chariot, once again, because the Chariot is saying, yeah, you have a couple of options. You're going to go to the left or you're going to go to the right. I don't feel at this time, though, Cancer Leo, that either one is a bad choice. There is nothing here that says that. It says you have a choice between this area and that area. Now, if it's a job, it could just be, you know, maybe one makes more money than the other. Do you see what I'm saying? So, I mean, there's always going to be something, you know, but it also could be, you know, that you're going to have to weigh your pros and cons to a situation. I mean, if we're thinking of a job situation, which I'm kind of feeling for you guys, one's going to be like, okay, so if it makes more money over here, okay, but maybe that one's further in distance to travel to. You see what I'm saying? And this one's closer to home but makes less money. Now I'm going to look and see how much it's actually going to cost me. Am I going to actually save money? Right? Where am I going to feel rewarded in this situation? So it does feel like no matter what, you're going to put yourself into this place of trying to figure things out. There's something that's also going to feel like a discovery. Discovering the situation as you're kind of building ideas around certain situations. I do feel like you are being recognized, though, no matter what the situation. So if you put many resumes out there, guys, for a job, it does look like you've been noticed by more than one because of the 7 of Cups. You're definitely spotlighting. So let's go ahead and grab some money career cards and see what's going on over here. Building your way to success. Easy does it. Slow and steady wins the race. This is not a good time to rush. Pay attention to every detail and be careful not to get involved with any get-rich-quick schemes. So easy does it. That card pretty much right there is just saying, hey, I'm the, you know, Knight of Coins. We're going to go slow and easy about this situation. There's no reason to rush. I know that the Chariot is moving fast, and it does want you to pick quickly, right? Because no matter what, there is kind of a time, right? Time is kind of like an essence. But it doesn't want you to rush so fast that you're not looking and weighing the pros and cons to the situation, that you're not looking at what needs to be looked at. 3 of Coins says I still need to focus and still need to look at this situation. So don't be, you know, you don't have to rush in so fast just because the Chariot is moving fast. The Chariot says that these things are just coming at you quickly, right? But just because they're coming in so fast doesn't mean you have to move so fast. Shift. You're taking your career in a totally different direction. Yeah, for some of you, this is definitely, like I said, a career, you know, different area. You've reached the end of the road where you can't continue. Yeah, because you can't continue. Okay, and if you know it's not a career, it's something else. It's saying you can't continue this way. It's time to shift. If you know it could be even a love situation. Maybe you need that growth within a love. And maybe you know that this love cannot grow anymore. So it's shifting away because there's nothing left for us to do. We'll look at love in a minute. Okay. Remember, it's a general reading. Desire to reconcile a situation, desire to forgive, make amends, move forward, mental clarity, having that breakthrough. Yes, definitely going to have a breakthrough of different ideas within the success. Within that meditation. And some of you are saying, yeah, because I was just too bored. Four of Cups. I was bored. But I need to choose my happiness. I need to choose where it is that I'm going to feel most comfortable, I'm going to say. I don't know if more comfortable is there, but definitely most comfortable. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of reevaluating the situation. But see, that's why it says easy does it. It doesn't have to be so fast, right? Even though it's saying I need this done, okay? But you can sit within your quiet power to make those truths come through, taking over this situation with the control that's needed. Rethinking an approach to this situation. Do not allow yourself to get stuck in the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords just says, now I'm confusing myself. I've been imprisoning myself to these ideas, and now I'm just feeling trapped. Don't allow yourself anxiety to get trapped within the situation. Make sure that you are weighing pros and cons. And yeah, that's just because, yeah, there's going to be a lot of excitement. There's going to be a lot of things, but it's just to that understanding of, oh my God, which one is it? So yeah, it could feel like it's causing some anxiety. Especially if you put out resumes to 2 awesome jobs, now you have to figure out which one's the better one. Do I travel further for this one that I really, really want, or do I stay closer to home? But I still like that one. You see what I'm saying? So it's going to be kind of a hefty choice over there. Now, if you guys are dealing in love over here, look at some love cards. A couple cards, please, for love. Cancer, Leo, in love. Feeling like a wounded warrior. Yeah, feeling a little defensive, gearing up for the worst, not sure what's going to happen. Feeling a little guilty about the situation. Feeling like there's some unfairness. If you know that's not you, then it could be your partner. Could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There is definitely some cold, direct communication. It's like I'm laying down the line over here. This is not going the way I want it to go. So you're becoming very frustrated about the situation. You do feel like there's a lack of irresponsibility, and I think that they also have the lack of accountability when it comes to this situation as well. You might feel like they're being a little selfish and a little narrow-minded about this situation. Okay, and that might be why you feel a little fed up about this situation. And you might feel like, well, it's either going to be one making a decision. The decision, what is the decision that you're making, right? You have to choose wisely within the situation. And definitely choosing wisely, and it could even be between 2 loves, because now we have the Lovers, which is saying, yes, you must choose wisely. For some of you, you were going to marry this person, and the marriage is off, or you're debating whether or not you want to sacrifice your love for this situation, since it does feel like you have been putting out a lot, and it's falling away, and there's those boundaries. So maybe you thought at one time, yeah, there was a proposal. For some of you, you were engaged to this person, and something happened where it fell apart. For others of you, you thought maybe they would be the one, but you're starting to hesitate and starting to have this understanding that maybe it's not that way. I'm not even sure if I want to stay in this relationship, let alone go that deep into this relationship. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Attention, I'm not really into you, but I like the attention that you give me. That's for some of you. The other card coming out is I'm totally in love with you. You will know which one it is for yourself. And you really know how to make me laugh. Okay. So no matter what, you know, pick which one makes more sense. Whichever one hits you. Maybe they all do. Maybe they really make you laugh, but you know what? I can't give you attention anymore, even though I really did feel deep about you. Okay, so overall card. Yeah, it's going to be something you're going to have to pay attention to at this time, no matter what the situation is. But it is, you know, it is very important that you really do take your time making this decision. You don't want to rush into something too quick and then might regret it later. Let love be your motivation for action, and know thyself is the most important task you have. Are your 2 daily healing cards. I haven't had daily healing cards in a long time, so I thought I'd bring them back out. Okay, my friends, until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.